We got the speed and we got to execute there.
Your officials tonight, Kevin Fahey, Catherine Chang, and Leah Laney. The ball is tipped in the sky. Will control Skylar Diggins. Couldn't ask for a more flawless performance offensively. Now you wonder where the matchup's coming. Williams, speed advantage, fading away, drops the teardrop over Cardoso.
Starting in the mid-range.
Last July, and so you pair that with her 4 steals and her rebounding, such a pivotal weapon. Jackson off the bounce, and that is what she can do. So good at the mid-range jumper. Those mid-range pull-ups, and she did give a bit of advice as far as how you defend that.
Yeah, you got to make sure to stay disciplined. Don't foul them and just send them to the line, because then they can get points there.
Burton lowers the shoulder, bumps into Sheldon, and picks up the foul. So they go to the bench. Rachel Banham will check in for Sheldon. Here's KT down the paint, moving bodies out the way. It's short, rebound to Stokes. She'll get another chance at it. Scoop shot rolls in.
And a great job.
Burton there to scoop it up. KT for 3, can't connect. Another clean look. Diggins will bring it back the other way. Diggins crisscrossing, trying to shake up Burton. Smart play by Veronica Burton right there. Despite Burton had 1 foul already, you certainly didn't want to pick up a second foul in the first 5 minutes of action. Stokes rolling to the rim with the left hand. How about the touch?
And once again, more points in the paint for the Valkyries. They now have 8.
They've doubled up Chicago 10-5 here in the early going. Jackson, bit of a mismatch. Stokes, oh, packed it. Gets it to Burton. They're off and running. Back cut, Gabby Williams flying through the air. Yo, Gabby! Burton playing a little cat and mouse off the ball screen. Stops at the nail. Her jumper, it's short. Charles chases down the board. Look at the tenacity. Charles with the left off the window.
And another offense.
Ami here, the handoff to Williams. Williams flips it cross court. Charles trying to drive on Banham. 6 to shoot. Charles draws 2. Long 3 from up top. Oh, it is good. What a shot from Gabby Williams. Deflected ball. So Charles will reset, but under 10 on the shot clock. Charles in and out dribble right to the cup. Another block by Williams. You see why she's one of the best in the league. Diggins running the floor. Salon goes straight up. Tough finish for the veteran. Valkyries are getting good looks. They're not falling at the rate they've had as for the last 2 games. As Cloud with another miss, Charles with the board, but the looks have been there. Running the floor, Ami here, nobody around her, easy finish.
They want to play fast, and they're playing from rim to rim.
Diggins up top. You see Williams trying to fight for some space down low. Gets the entry pass. Ami here defending. Caitlin Chen checking in, trying to pester with the double team. Williams with the tough finish.
There, just on the baseline, trying to get that floater.
She'll find her rhythm. She's 0 for 6, though, to start this game. Jackson driving. How about the help defense from Burton? Cloud whips it to the corner. Hawkes the drive. Going to be met by 2 more defenders. Hawkes somehow wormed her way out of there and flips it. 5 UCLA Bruins drafted in the first round, 6 overall off that national championship team. Cloud barreling her way to the cup. Tough take. And another savvy move by another vet, and it's now just a 5-point lead. Burton racing down the other way, goes against Hawkes, can't get it. Cardoso. This is where you want to see them clean it up a little bit more on the offensive side of the floor. Stokes, possible high-low again. They roll off of her, and she puts it in.
But they've done a great job with their timing coming off of it.
Chen has to hustle, kicks it out, clean look. Burton for 3. Can't get it. Chen right there, puts it right back in.
We're in the second quarter, but they'll get more looks.
Diggins for 3. That is a long 2, actually. They rule it. She was on the line. We've mentioned the looks have been quality. Burton draws 2. How about the bump and the finish with the left?
She needed to see that one go in.
4 to shoot. Williams. Oh, crossover. Watch out. Floats it up. Oh, can't finish the highlight. Everybody wanted to see that one go in. Diggins, transition. Diggins crashing towards the cup. Somehow wiggles it in. And
it's just surprising when you do see them starting to miss shots and get sloppy like that.
Stokes can't handle the pass. Diggins up ahead. Sheldon in midair makes the adjustment, and the lead is now trimmed to another steal. VB pushing it. Sheldon cuts her off. Stokes nearly has it ripped away. Gets tall. Williams fires for 3. Oh, it's a splash.
Give her that space.
And now Chicago will get another look at it, about a 9-second differential between shot and game clock. Jackson curling, attacking, dishes off Cardoso, up and in. It's now just a 4-point lead for the
Kiah Stokes was one of those ads. She's got 4 blocks and 6 defensive rebounds already in this one.
Yeah, she was exceptional in the first half as BB hits the runner. Looks have been good and plentiful for the Valkyries. Just trying to knock them down at a higher clip. Sheldon closed down on Williams. Cross-court pass. Jaquez, the rookie, for 3. She's able to lace one.
The rotations were there.
She's the only Valkyrie to shoot free throws in this game. Jackson curling, free throw line jumper, bounces in.
The first action, the stagger.
Another rebound, her 4th. Cardoso rumbling towards the cup, and we've got a tie ball game for the first time since the start of the game as she can't get into the action. The Valkyries are still going to go here. Burton to Stokes, the pump fake. Stokes, the drive, has it dislodged. Charles comes in and saves the day.
Thank goodness they found a way.
Jaquez looking to get inside to Jackson. Jackson walls off. Great catch. Nice finish. And it's a tie game once again as Burton couldn't get the steal. Flips it over to KT. Here comes Gabby. Jaquez defending. She'll attack Jaquez. Gets the angle right by Cardoso for 2.
So smart. Turns away from that Stokes screen. Goes down the middle strong all the way to the basket.
Valk scrambling in transition defense. Cardoso the pump fake and is going to pick up the bucket to...
It's not a bad look, Jordan. I'm glad that she's being aggressive, driving to the paint. But we've seen her with such great feel off the glass, but just not there.
And Jackson really starting to go here.
Can set up on the defensive end. Know where Jackson is on the floor.
It's the largest lead of the game for the Sky, and they're trying to build upon it. Diggins for 3. That's a big shot. Diggins drive behind the back, flips it over. Jaquez, she'll attack. Jaquez trying to find the angle. Blocked by Ami here. What a recovery on the defensive side. Charles transition 3. Oh, that was so needed. A bucket feels like it would have really raised the volume. Salon for 3, right on cue. Chen for 3. This place might explode. No, off the heel. Cloud will usher it down the floor. Cloud, attack mode, falls towards the cup and somehow gets that off the backboard.
Wow. Cloud in transition. Veronica Burton was doing everything she could to just keep her hands up, not foul her, but still did a good job of making an impact.
Chen goes right by Banham with the left hand. Halt!
All the way down the left lane.
8-2 run for the Valkyries to tie it up, back at 44 apiece. Jackson on the post. Jackson pounding, fading away over 2 defenders. Just a tip of the cap to that shot right there.
My good.
Now it's a 4-second differential between shot and game clock. They switch onto Diggins. Diggins with the taller Salon on air, kicks it over. Cloud has to hustle, sets her feet, fires the 3. That is a monstrous shot, and we'll see if she beat the clock. I think Banham inside to Williams. Williams going to spin baseline back to the middle. Sky whip it around, clean look. Sheldon in the corner, rattles in a 3. It's their 4th of the second half.
Absolutely right, Jordan. And Gabby has been huge already for this team.
Cloud the turnover. Burton scoops it up. Gets it from Williams. Burton really wants this one. Oh, it is so good! Cloud with her 3rd foul. Chen this time trying to dice up the defense. Goes on the baseline, dumps it off to Burton. Burton now with Cardoso on her. She'll pull her out to the deep waters. Burton for 3. Over Cardoso. Oh, we've got a tie ball game!
And what a smart play by Veronica Burton. When she got it inside, she took it out knowing she had the big on her.
8-0 run. Sheldon for 3. What a response from her. She's got 8 points in the 4th. Might actually be giving that foul to Stokes, I believe, which would be a little bit of relief for Charles. And to the cup, it's Jaquez, the rookie, gets the left. Burton in the paint. Jaquez still walling her off. Has to dump it off to Charles. Shot clock at 4. Diggins all over her. Charles, the hesitation. The gallop gets the bucket.
Some off-ball.
Chicago switching all over the floor on these screens. Valkyries have to hustle. Shot clock at 10, but more importantly, game clock just over 30. Williams able to pipe in the 3. It's a 4-point game with to inbound. 20 points between Jackson and Sheldon in the second half. 22 for the rest of the team. Nearly a tie-up. Hawkins dumps it off to Sheldon. Her lay-in's good. She's got double figures here in the fourth quarter and the 6-point lead. Second free throw, no good. Rebound for the Sky. And as we said, this will be one of their more impressive road wins. They knock off the Valkyries for the first time ever and get the 69-63 victory.